What up, we're not so different brand fam. Hey, let's get. So, some of y'all might be asking, oh my god, Tyler, why are your eyes like that? Well, I got me a job at Land of Illusion. I can't tell you where I work, but if you come, you may find me. Anyways, though, man. How y'all doing, man? We're not so different brand fam. I love you guys, man. Thank you all so much, man. We've hit over 300 subscribers. Man, like, this is just a dream come true, man. Big blessing, and I'm so grateful. So, last night, I was on Facebook Live, and I got to talking. And I realized a lot last night while I was talking. And I was like, damn. That would make a very good self-help vlog because, you know, that's something I always struggled with. And yet, I was able to help myself through that part of my life where I got very confused on, you know, what I wanted in life and where I was at and kind of, you know, where I wanted to go with it. So if you're new here, man, consider subscribing. My name's Tyler Peters, man. I do reactions, self-help vlogs, and then just kind of epic, crazy stuff, you know. Anything that my fans ask me to do, I try to go out of my way to make sure I get it done for them. Let's get it! You know what I mean? It's all about y'all, man, at the end of the day. But anyways, before I start this self-help vlog, I wanted to ask you guys, man, is there anything that you're going through right now that you feel needs to be addressed? You know, maybe you might be able to relate to a lot of things that I've been through. And, you know, I want you to tell me in the comments, whatever you're going through right now, you know, good or bad. I mean, I like to hear people's story and, you know, what they're going through in life and, you know what I mean? And if I can relate to it, I'll be glad to make a video, man. So, you know, let me know in the comments, man, what y'all are going through and stuff. And if I've been through similar situations and I made it through it, I'd definitely be glad to share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys, man. But anyways, let's jump right into it, man. So this is going to be on being comfortable with being alone. Last night, dude, it was crazy. Like, I had a big ass, what do they call that? Kind of like a spiritual awakening, I guess you could say. And it really helped me understand where I was at in life and, like, what I was doing. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So last night I'm on Facebook Live, man. Alright, sorry about that, you guys. Make sure that thing's on mute. So what I was saying was, I finally got comfortable with being alone, you know, and it really took a lot to let go of my past and to really be comfortable with myself because, you know, I was lost, man. And I felt as if I always needed somebody there. I never was comfortable with being alone. I always felt like if I didn't have a significant other, that it was pointless or life was useless, you know, without having that, like, somebody to care for me. I guess it was kind of a sign of codependency, for real. I mean, if you think about it. But now I'm finally comfortable with the man I've become and the man that I'm turning into. And it really blows my mind to wrap my head around the fact that I'm okay with being alone now, because I never once believed that would be true for me. You know, I always struggled with self-acceptance and really, you know, being alone. I mean, I guess is the best way to put it. So I'd be talking about how you have to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And what I mean by that is that you really got to sit down and find something that you really don't want to do or like doing, because once you do that and you get in that situation for long enough, eventually it's going to be comfortable for you. Just like me doing this right here. You know, face to face is a little harder for me to open up to somebody and really speak about myself. But when I'm in front of this camera, it's not a problem for me. It's very easy for me to get on here and spill out my secrets to you guys because there's a connection. I don't know exactly what it is and where it came from, but I know that I trust you guys. So I have no problem getting intimate on a level with you guys. But yeah, like, when I really realized, in order to be successful, in order for me to get where I want to be right now, I have to be alone. I can't be in a relationship right now because every time I get in a relationship, I literally focus on that woman. Everything becomes about her. And I lose sight on really what's important to me. And what's important to me is doing what I'm doing now. Starting this YouTube channel, you know, kind of getting it to get traction and take off. Starting my own clothing line. We're Not So Different brand. You know what I mean? You know, starting my online business where I do videography and stuff. You know, I kind of got into a lot at one time and took on so much, and it was like, damn, like I really got to focus on what's my most important goal. So right now, my most important goal is YouTube. To grow as a content creator and to give you guys what you need. Now, my specialty is recovery. My specialty is being an addict, dealing with mental health disabilities and suicidal ideations, and how did I get over that? You know, and I'm not saying I'm out the gate and I'm clear of it, because I still struggle with it on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But I'm actually, you know, in counseling now. I do one-on-ones. I do my drug counseling classes, you know, and there's these things I do to help better myself and to make me a better person as a whole, you know. And I challenge each and every one of y'all out there, man. If you're struggling with addiction and you're still in active use, seek help, man. You have to do it. You know what I mean? No judge can make you. I mean, judges can make you go there, but they're not going to make you stay clean. What happens when you get out? What happens when you leave? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see people out here make it, man. And with this pandemic going on, it's just made everything so much worse. Like, there's just so much out here right now, and people are selling themselves short because of what's going on in the world. And I know it's scary, and I'm not saying it's not, you know, but you got to overcome, man. You got to be an overcomer. You got to step up for you, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else is? You got to believe in you and lead by example. They call it the law of attraction. Anything I see in my hand, I can hold in my hand. And I firmly believe that, you know, and you should too. It's really helped me a lot along the way, you know. But like jumping back into the whole being alone thing, you know, I've never been alone. I've always had a girlfriend, you know. And now that I'm alone, you know, I've been alone for a while now. And it's really helped me get to where I want to be, because if I'm not focused on a woman, I can actually focus on what I need right now for myself. So as a young entrepreneur, as a new entrepreneur, not young, I'm 30 damn years old. But as a new entrepreneur, you know, I have to remain focused on my business, my mindset, and my goals and aspirations, you know, and where I want to see myself. That's why I love the fact of I got to see my end game, okay? Because when I see my end game, I have a better idea of what I really want. So where do I see myself when I'm 40 in 10 years? Okay, well, you asked me. I see myself with my brand. We're Not So Different. I see it finally flourishing and becoming a company. And it's just going to be a big movement, man. And I want to move people, you know. I want addicts to not feel different. I want us to feel as one. I made this brand because we always segregate each other and like put each other in these groups, but yet we're all one race, man, the human race. And I speak about that a lot. Y'all know that know me know that. And, you know, I hate the fact that everybody, you know, these like are grouping up and stuff like that, man. We're all people. We're all God's children. We have to come together, man. You know what I mean? Like, did you ever feel like an outcast growing up? Did you ever feel like you wasn't good enough? Like you was less than? I did. Every freaking day. I never once believed in myself because I was always told that I'd never amount to nothing. You know? The only one that ever believed in me, I felt like growing up, was my mother, you know? She used to tell me all the time, like, you're destined for greatness. You know? And I never believed her because of what everyone else said. You know, growing up, and I was always the hardest on myself. And I could never progress. The way I was hard on myself, I could never progress and make it in life because I was too worried about everything else going on around me. You know what I mean? But like what I'm trying to say is, you got to believe in you. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how would you ever make it? You got to believe in what you're doing And make sure that your reason behind it is pure. You know, as long as you go throughout life honest and your intentions are pure and you stand with integrity, how could you go wrong? And if you're hooked on drugs out there, I get it. I've been there, man. I know the pain you're going through. I used every day to cover up my feelings. When I finally got comfortable with who I was and finally realized what I wanted out of life, it all got easier. You have to believe in yourself. No one's going to do it for you. You got to do it for you. But listen, let me tell you something. I got faith in you. And I know that you can do it. You just got to set your mind to it, man. You have to really believe in yourself. I mean, really. That's what means the most, man. If you don't believe in you, you'll never make it. Who cares what other people say? What people say behind our backs was told to me. It's none of my business. If it was my business, it would have been brought to my attention, and it wasn't. So therefore, it's none of my business. Let that shit go. Be yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. And live with integrity. And I promise it gets easier, man. But I love you guys, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Peace, love, chicken grease. I got to get ready for work. Y'all be great, man. And, hey, if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you already subscribed, make sure you hit that bell and get part of the notification gang. Ding, ding, ding. Let's get it. Bye-bye now.